The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven.
Okay, that was...
But instead,
anyways,
they destroyed
so
it.
Talking, and you couldn't hear because I forgot to plug the
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail.
Okay, I forgot how the intro is. Anyways,
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
So I'm playing on Xbox because I had to give away my chair. Because while it wasn't mine, I was using someone else's. So +1 to all. By humans, process of lost the cultural swamps and cities, and the nomadic tribes. All gods, and they roam the ancient forest while else. So mages. Dwarves, practically bound by caste and tradition, the dwarves has been waging losing war for generations, trying to protect the last stronghold of the once vast underground empire from the Darkspawn. Dwarves are very tough and have high resistance to all forms of magic, thus preventing them from becoming mages. 1 strength, 1 dex, 2 constitution, and 10% to resist hostile magic. And all of these goes into their own backgrounds and stuff, so yeah, the character customization is more important than most other games at the time. So human, Let's go. Rogue. Oh yeah, you have to play as a noble, as a human. Oh, Magi.
Greetings.
Oh, it sounds like an awful too. Just still Pella. Bang. Nope. Oh, the tactics are interesting. Oh, there is a Wido. Excuse me. Okay, I logged this option. Oh, great. No, I just shaved my beard, so let's give this guy a full beard. Can I have full beard without mustache? The Abraham Lincoln look? Yeah, sure, why not? Full squad 7 years ago. This wasn't a bad look. Shape. Abe. And changing his hair to black. Oh. Those, okay, we need a bit of trouble. Is our perfect, I think, I don't know. Where's the green background? Yeah, okay, yeah, that's close enough to money.
No, it is gone.
How do you do?
Greetings.
Greetings.
Yeah, I think
Charmed, I'm sure.
Ah, my spell! Greetings.
Yeah, experienced. I can't seem to change this other name. But yeah, and actually hairstyle needs to be a bit lower. I forget his hairstyle. Yeah, it's like that. So yeah, if we are playing Abe Costland, I don't think I can change the last name here because it's the noble, but yeah, let's see. Connie, let's up that a bit. And up Constitution. Oh. Strategies quickly in battle gains a combat tactics. Don't know what that means, but yes, good at fighting. Sportsman like kick, tic tac. Okay, well, hi. Weapons. More proficient. Closer to normal. Often. Alright, I'll make him a dual. I'll go with normal.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial Darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True, though we both had less grey in our hair then, and we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pop, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad. My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time. Ha! To what end, he says, and so glib. The boy's a whip like his father.
See what I contend with, Hal? You can't tell my fierce boy anything these days. Maker bless his heart.
As uniquely talented as his father, I'm sure.
At any rate, Pop, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle. Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
Duncan is such a great character.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Gusland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope. They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about. I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone? In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Now,
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt, spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
why am I damaged? Okay, what's with stuff being damaged in these streams when they shouldn't be damaged? Oh, what's in this room?
Oh, my lord, we were just, well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Tyrn stationed us here. We appreciate that, my lord. Thank you.
Oh, so it's just a nice little thing to pad out your character.
I'm unable to do that.
There you are. Your mother told me the Tyrn had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt. Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave. Your mother disagrees. She insists you collect the dog, and quickly. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off. I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we? She was entertaining Lady Landra and her son when I left her. Perhaps in the atrium? Before we go, my lord, might I beg a question? I've heard from several people that a Grey Warden is here. Is that true? Then, is it also true that this Grey Warden was asking after me? Maker's breath. Are you certain? Can you imagine? Me, a Grey Warden? It would be everything I've dreamed of. Of course, I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Pardon my outburst.
Anyways, so yeah, I love the small messages you can have. Anyways, where is the kitchen? Yeah. My dog, I forget you get a dog in this game.
Good evening, my lord.
We really should go after your hound, my lord, before he does something worse.
I was
Of course,
trying
my lord.
to
Lead
talk
on.
to someone else.
Good evening, my lord.
Ah, evening.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel
Slowly.
keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down. A blight wolf is what he is. How am I supposed to work like this?
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Anyways. He's a good boy.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here? It does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, do you hear that?
Finally, wildlife. Everything's done. On it. Right. As you
Alright, Paige.
wish. It should be easy enough. On it. As you wish. Right. As you wish. On it. Let's get started. This should be easy enough.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all. Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
Anyways, I named the dog meat because I am a fan of Fallout sometimes. Anyways, as payment, I'm taking this food and I'm telling them.
There he
So
is,
they
as
can pay me.
brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones?
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead. Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Anyways, I wouldn't treat servants bad. Yes, I can. Yep. Okay, playing as the dog. Okay.
Finished.
Oh, there's a cat. Oh, you cannot pet the cat. Game loses points. Anyways, where am I supposed to go? Says that there's a way through here, but Just a wall.
Got it.
Anyways. Oh, Duncan.
I wasn't so bad.
Oh, just gonna
Done and done.
just
It is
steal
done.
a lot of stuff. I know this is not very Abe-like, but I always do this in games. Most of the time, anyways. Unless
Good
there's-
evening, my lord.
Reason not to. Okay, why did you draw your blades upon a train? Ooh, book.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all!
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you. Would it not make you feel better? Creator of the sky, the land, and the sea, hear your people in our time of need. Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be. There now. I'll be keeping a vigil tonight. You're welcome to come. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me. It is the least I could do. If the worst comes to pass, child, take comfort in knowing that the Maker's will takes many forms. We shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
So yeah, that's the whole religion type deal. Shapeless entity with what's the word I'm looking for? With not so uninspiring name. Is that the word?
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my younger son. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled. Ah, marvellous. Just the thing for my guests to hear right before dinner. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon. You're too kind, dear boy. Didn't I spend half the salon shamelessly flirting with you?
Right in front of your family, too.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's riding with your father tomorrow.
It's good to see you again, my lord.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra!
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet. Aware that my husband and son are about to ride off to battle and perhaps never return? Quite.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship.
It was a line that just avoids any furthering
Task complete. On to the next.
I can't help it, okay? I'm just a Ludo. I'm gonna sell most of it. which is arguably even worse.
I'm unable to do that.
Key required.
I'm unable to do that.
Same with that one. What's in this room? There was an exit. Maybe I forgot. Oh no, it's just location.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well. Stay. I'd like to say farewell. I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those darkspawn myself.
Surely your father would not place both his heirs in danger?
Mother and father have been fighting about it for days. It's too bad. I could have used you at my side. Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you?
No promises.
It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough. Enough. Up. You'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Yeah. Definitely. The game startup is long. Oh, we get to see a shortlist. And pencillist. Stairs.
My lord! Help me! The castle is under attack!
And then boom, automatically dressed again.
As you wish. Let's get started on it. This should be easy enough. As you wish. Let's get started. Right on it. Let's get started. This should be easy enough. As you wish. Right. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. Right on it. This should be easy enough. Tell us. As you wish. This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
there is
Darling,
things. Ah.
I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
No matter. But this is the mother.
The scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Hal's men. Why would they attack us? You don't think Hal's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed. We must find him. Andraste's mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.
I'll level up. The dog leveled up. Okay, so... Up the dog's gunning, because why not? Ah, there we go. Bit more constitution. Level 20 cunning. I guess that's better than nothing.
No! My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents? How is not even taking hostages? He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go, I don't want to see this.
Yep, this is a pretty dark game. At least the father sent our brother earlier.
This should be easy enough. On it. Let's get started. This should be easy enough. As you wish. On it. Right. This should be easy enough. On it. As you wish. Let's get started. On it. As you wish. This should be easy enough.
I love that I just missed half the attacks.
On it. As you wish. Let's get started. This should be easy enough. Right. Let's get started.
Nice shot, Dogmeat. I was totally hopeless in that encounter. At least I'm not totally full in.
Dear Landra. We must go downstairs and find out what's happening.
Bad.
Okay, yep, that's pulled line right there.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere.
There was
Don't be foolish. You would throw your life away? The front gates. That's where your father must be. Listen, darling. We haven't much time. If we can't find your father, you must get out of here alive. Without you and Fergus, the entire Kusen line dies here. If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servant's entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me? Then let's find out for ourselves. But if Hal's trap has snapped shut, escaping may not be easy.
Oh, Luke. Why does everyone have bows? Hold on. Oh, my mace requires 12 strength to use one. The other.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here! Yes, my lord! Here they come!
This should be easy enough. As you wish. Right, let's get started.
More health potion, that's good.
Done and done.
Protecting my people, that's what A will do. He's a protector.
On it. This should be easy. Right. On it. This should be easy. Let's get started. Right. You win.
Oh, I should make sure.
You will be avenged, old sage. I swear it.
It is done. This should be easy enough. Right. It's done. On it. This should be easy enough. This should be easy enough. Anyway, on it. Right. This should be easy enough. Right. This should be easy enough. On it. Let's get started. As you wish. Right. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. On it. This should be easy enough. As you wish. Right. Let's get started.
Blessed mana potion. Scale potion. Dagger.
I'm unable to
Getting
do
close
that.
to the treasury. The Kuzan family blade lies inside. Here, darling, take my key. That blade cannot fall into Hao's hands. It should sever his treacherous head.
Done and done.
Okay.
Task complete. On to the next.
Oh, scale armor? I need 14 strength. Right, okay, like that though. Can't just get the best stuff. Can I equip?
Right.
Oh, they just spawned. Attack. Might as well profit.
I said something's wrong here. Right.
They all have been saved and
Let's get started. As you wish. Don't cross out, Dorothy. As you wish. On it. This should be easy enough. On it.
is this one lootable? No, corpse is a lootable. No,
Let's get started. Right. Let's get started. This should be easy enough. Right. This should be easy enough. On it. Right. Let's get started. As you wish. Right. This should be easy enough. On it.
Go! Man the gate! Keep those bastards out as long as you can! Your ladyship, my lord, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly. I've no idea. You don't think he's involved in this, do you?
Perhaps he was sent to kill Bryce? Oh dear. Have you seen him?
When I last saw the Turn, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
a lifestyle. I have no recollection of what that does. Anyways. More combat.
Yes, let's get started. As you wish. Right, this should be easy enough. As you wish. Right. Let's get started.
Music is really loud in these headphones. Hopefully it's not too loud.
I sense something growing near. As you wish. Right, let's get started. As you wish. On it. This should be easy enough.
Bull, blast you!
On it. Let's get started.
Bull, blast you! Bull, blast you!
Come and face me if you dare.
On it. Right, as you wish. Let's get started. Right.
Stop!
A little frantic? I can see why. This should be easy.
Fine.
Right, let's get started. As you wish. On it. Right. Is that all you've got?
So fine.
Bandage me and I shall
That
be
was
able
a
to
big
continue.
close one for her. Although I know she wouldn't be dead permanently if she had fallen. How does Hal have so many men? Oh, got it. Subject.
Make her help us! Make her help us all! We're gonna die!
Oh, I guess you wouldn't mind if I take your quartz.
Enemies approaching. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. On it. Right, this should be easy enough. As you wish. Let's get started. No! On it. This should be easy enough. On it. Right, let's get started. As you wish. On it.
How dare you come here?
Let's get started. Complete this.
But you blocked the door. Anyways. Well, there's no one I could save that direction. So let's run out. through safe paths, but the non-safe paths blocked by fire. Now let's see. Here we are.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce!
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there. Duncan, go. Found me. Brought me here.
And left you lying in your own blood? We must get you out of here!
I won't survive the standing, I think.
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go!
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the Tern is correct. Hal's men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The Tern and I tried to reach you sooner.
My younger son helped me get here. Maker be praised.
I am not surprised. I fear your thanks are premature. I doubt I have saved him.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Yeah.
Duncan, you are under no obligation to me. But I beg you, take my wife and son to safety.
I will, your lordship. But I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
Truthfully, you were always my first choice. I will take the Tyrna and your son to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then, your son joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us. We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our son will not die of Hal's treachery. He will live and make his mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you. So we all die? No. Your place is now with the Grey Wardens. Mine is with your father, at his side, to death and beyond.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life, and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. Know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
Only if I had a tall hat.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korcari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Cailan. I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met. Your brother has already arrived with High Ever's men, but we are still awaiting your father. Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word. No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds. Of that, I have no doubt. You will see him again once the battle is over, I am certain. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Not Grey Warden yet. I mean, I have to go through the initiation course, I believe.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. True. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Terran Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
And then I have another level. So I shall put it onto strength so I can... just in case I have to use a bow. Wouldn't want to be caught in a situation where I can't be flexible. Armor. Actually the same, just looks like different. Why can I not wield an axe? And anyways, family sword is definitely the most efficient weapon of now.
Yes.
Yeah, stuff looks weird in this game, but it is quite fine, actually.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere? Used to be a fortress a long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logains closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important. Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest. Good luck to you then.
Up to you too. Oh no.
Greetings. King Cailan is not in his tent right now? I suppose I do, but it wouldn't be prudent to discuss the King's business with you. I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did. As you wish.
My dog's just watching fire. Like he's going to be doing that a lot.
Look carefully then. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong.
Finished.
But don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword and armor, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die. Well, don't touch the carcass. We'll be burning it so it doesn't infect anything.
Ah.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
And your king gets cocky.
The wall before me is darkness. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the Fae. For there is no darkness.
A helmet. Yeah, I probably won't use a helmet. Unless I can hide helmet. Oh, right. So, yeah. I forgot about that, Will. I just accidentally held out too. That was awesome too, that's
We stand here in the tower.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tern Loghain that the war party's ready to begin.
I'm unable to do that.
Send word if we find anything.
I'm unable to do that.
Sir, right away, sir.
Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready for battle. Half the dogs are sick from darkspawn blood. It's terrible.
What do you need? You haven't brought more instructions from the town, I hope. If you're not from the town, what do you want? We're busy. We aren't. We're Ash Warriors. Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale. I am no bard, but I will do my best. Lathias was a Clane tribesman. Some said he was too short to be a warrior, but he was strong and fierce. His chieftain sent him to the dwarves of Orzammar to negotiate an alliance, where he fell in love with the king's daughter, Skya, and brought her back to his tribe. She taught Lathias to use the dwarven battle wrath to summon his strength and ignore all pain. Lathias then taught this to the Clane, who made him their chieftain. Lathias' prowess earned him the love of Morrigannon, a beautiful chieftain of another tribe. When Skya learned of his seduction, she returned to her people. Lathias was grieved. He sent Morrigannon away, but this only vexed her, and began a long war between their tribes. In the end, Lathias slew Morrigannon in single combat. However, his wounds were great, and he perished when the rage ended. The dwarves came from Orzammar that day, and gave Lathias an honored burial in the mountains. And we live by his teachings even today. It was an honor. My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Yeah, best not to bide in all this
Maker
time.
above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters. We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now beg your forgiveness. Do not abandon us in our dark...
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king. Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact. And I'm sure you have plenty of that to offer. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp. Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade? Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now. Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Watch over the valiant King Kaelan and guide him.
Anyways.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle?
There's the quartermaster.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain. Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies? Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find her myself. Let me know what you'd like.
So yeah, you can have that, 5 bows and another bow. I'm not selling a family heirloom yet. Not selling a family heirloom yet. I'll just see if there's JML. I can rip the scalp. What's so great about this still 3? Wow. That case. It's slightly better. But way less fatigue. 16 strength. Doesn't seem to be different from chain split or scale. Anyways. I guess I'll get the Well, anyways, couldn't keep combat waiting. Found the quartermaster. It turns out I should not buy anything at the moment.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage? And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before? When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started. With the mage, the circle is here at the king's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Wait,
you don't know? Quick version then. The Chantry tries to control mages because they're dangerous, so they keep Templars that train to hunt down and kill apostates. That's what I was being trained as when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech. You do? Huh, that's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Okay, so I have a Stones in the party now. Poor man. Sorry, maybe. I mean, I might switch him out.
That wasn't so bad.
I remember some things that happened. Oh, hi.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Oh, prisoner.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me? No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving. Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him.
Oh.
Put his head on a pike as an example. They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right? I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else. Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation. Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. So, it's not up to me to make sure he gets fed. 10 silver. Well, feed him if you want to. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Yeah, well, it's
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away. Much obliged. You're a kind soul, you are. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you.
Let's go approved. Alright. One fights battles that has angels, yet goes in confident. Not bad try to make something. Passing thought never really came to fruition.
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds. We're getting reports of things we've
How
never
do you
even
do?
heard of. Got a short friend here, for instance. There's something...
The last scouting party made it back last night.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed? You want to talk to me? I'm not in trouble, am I? Oh, that's a relief. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked. Though all before me is darkness, yet shall the Maker's light. Though all before me.
Anyways, I think I'm done here. I forgot I was streaming actually. I might do that every time I stream this game. There's definitely gonna be a second stream sometime.
I want this nonsense talk stopped immediately. Good old invited natural feature.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Dad. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How'd you do?
And this here is Daveth, a fellow from Denerim.
That's me. I'm a fellow.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit. For the joining itself, I'll explain more once you've returned. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls had been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. The scrolls contain treaties promising support, treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Anyways.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
And targeting, yup, okay. Julie tried to run into the water.
This should be on it. Have at you! Right.
Say your prayers!
This should be easy enough.
Oh yes, just target this one. Collect the pelts. Sell them. Always the right choice. If you have to kill in the first place.
Over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp. If you just bandage me up, I can get back myself.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
The Darkspawn's blood is poison.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back. That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
I love Alistair.
That flower, white with a red centre. The Kennel Master at Ostagar was asking about those.
Oh.
It probably is. You want to be careful picking flowers around the wilds, mind you. They're as like to spit poison in your face as not. The Kennel Master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting Darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Let's get started. Right.
Time to collect the blood. Oh, whatever else. Lights on. I know these kids but what would you do if you didn't know? Oh. Oh.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood. As you wish. On your guard. Should be.
That we got no blood.
Task complete. On to the next.
Anyways, I have not beat this game at all.
As you wish. Right.
Yeah, I'm not fighting the wolves. Oh. Last will and test. Okay, so Def gotta take a look at that. Might as well I have come to the wilds to seek beat the chant, but I fear I would die here at the edge of the dark spawn. Leave all that I came with to my wife. Chet. Cheerable have buried us a lockbox in our camp, and a near ruin in the western reaches of the wilds. It is my will this lockbox finds my wife in Redcliffe, that it was sealed shut when it reaches her. To my wife and my son, I apologize that my work has taken me from you, but I know that I die in service to the Maker. Ah, that's a nice note.
Any last words? Can't take forever. Say your
So yeah, the stealth is almost one of the most useless things. It does be useful at points, but you don't really need stealth. Okay, oh. Wait, the cache is up here. $57 copper. Ah. Okay, so maybe I was right, we kept going. I know it's a bit longer, but this is not really a good stopping point. Pushing my ears a bit more usual. I just...
Darkspawn approaching. Watch for their blood.
Up I was protected.
Right. Trap. 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 Trap.
Off I go. As you wish. Off I go. Done.
All right, let's go!
Off I go. Very well. Right. As you wish. Right. On it. Right. Off I go. As you wish.
Okay, so what really took me out was the moth. Anyways. Oh, what? Oh, there's a path this way. Oh, what does that stall mean? Do I have a concussion? That was much easier. Don't mind Alistair. He's fine. He's fine. Oh, look. Why do they have money?
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder? Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, handsome lad. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized. Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened. 'Twas my mother, in fact. There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Do you possess a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do? A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True. They came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize. Well, I cannot be responsible for their doubts. I would go mad. Or am I already? Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Death magic. Anyways, fast travel. It was Kennel Master.
Greetings. Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you happen to see any white flowers? I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it. You're very generous. Thank you for your help. Perhaps we won't lose as many hounds today as I'd feared.
Yeah, let's kind of hoping for a relationship increases with characters.
Let us consider the evil before us. In their pride, the mages of the ancient...
Oh, we might as well go see if we can get that lockbox.
Well, don't touch the carcass. We'll be burning it so it doesn't infect.
Yep, they haven't found it yet. When were they ever born?
Veterans said they were pleased.
Huh. No, I actually never explored this area now. Where is it? What did it say? See the map. Guess not.
Greetings. King Kaelin is not in his tent right now. As you wish.
Oh well.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful? Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Okay, can't tell them that it's not as easy as they think. Oh well.
Excellent. You will need that courage to face what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the Earth Temple.
No. No, just so one.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
I am...
Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten, and that one day we shall join you.
Davith, step forward. I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Anyways, yeah, let me just get enough strength and... Guess right, wait, not what was I'll go with traps. Seems as I shall upgrade my deck. Hold on. No. Okay, just need stuff. Let's go on this side. Anyways, oh wait, my dog is back with me, so I can just... Huh. Level it up. I don't know why I feel the need to. Keep upgrading its cunning. Okay, so last, make sure to save. And I end stream here. Let me just go. If you enjoyed, follow the Twitch and subscribe to the YouTube.